Facebook and Twitter, I get an awful lot of tweets about the Refounders Project. This is finding the Republicans and Democrats and independents that are willing to stand up and go against their own party and be tipsters to us. People have been asking for updates. We've seen the 9/12 Project, the Tea Parties, the town halls. Most recently with the Refounders, we were at 6 Refounders, people who are giving us tips on what's really going on in Washington. We're now up to 9 Refounders that are on the phone with us quite a bit. I make it clear that if you're watching in Washington, you're never going to get any publicity for this. Quite honestly, I don't even know who they are or what party they're from. These are just brave souls that are working to save the Republic. They have to be a Refounder, they have to rat on their own party. All right? It's not going to let somebody come in and just throw the other party. I'm sick of that. Tell me about what your own party is doing wrong first. Separately, I want to highlight a couple of Democrats who stood up against their own party in the Countrywide loan scandal. You remember that Countrywide was the largest subprime lender and a major partner with Fannie and Freddie, so it was at the center of the housing collapse. First, freshman Illinois Congressman Mike Quigley, who won Rahm Emanuel's seat back in April. He wants a full investigation into Countrywide, which pits him against senior members of his own party. Quigley is the first Democrat from the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform to back the subpoena of potentially damaging records related to sweetheart loans. It is important that you call these people and say, good job. Now, those sweetheart deals, they went to Democratic Senator Chris Dodd of Connecticut, Kent Conrad of North Dakota. The Senate Ethics Committee has already investigated them. I don't think they subpoenaed those records. Ultimately, they determined that the pair didn't knowingly receive favorable loan terms. But again, I don't think they subpoenaed the records. Quigley told the Wall Street Journal, quote, both parties must decide they cannot protect their members no matter how powerful they are. Amen to a Democrat. The second Democrat that has the guts to stand up to his own party's leadership, and again, I invite you to call him and say congratulations, good job, is New Hampshire's Paul Hodes. Last week, he joined Quigley in calling for a subpoena of Bank of America, which bought Countrywide just last year. We also need to recognize Congressman Darrell Issa, a Republican from California, who has also been standing alone for this. It's a good thing that we have none of these guys are Refounders, at least that I know of. But they are lawmakers, Quigley, Hodes, and Issa, who are putting principles over party. This should be a message to Washington. America is sick and tired of corruption and the special favors for your special interests. We have 9. It took 56 men to found this country. We'll stay here at 9 if we have to. Who else in Washington will stand up? Back in a minute.